Hey guys, today we're going to make a delicious wild garlic appetizer. It's 100% vegan, so it's the perfect dish for any restaurant. It's a vegan wild garlic flan with a wild garlic and lime cream, a buttermilk sauce, some beautiful marinated vegetables, and delicious sourdough croutons. So, let's begin.
First, the vegan wild garlic flan. Cut 2 shallots in half and clean them. Now thinly slice them. Then add a drizzle of oil to a hot pan and glaze the shallots with 3 grams of salt. After, deglaze the pan with 100 grams of white wine and reduce it till almost all the wine has evaporated. Then add 150 grams of vegetable broth, 50 grams of cashew nuts and 20 grams of wild garlic leaves. Now blend it till smooth. Then while stirring, add 2 grams of agar powder and bring this to a boil. Once it has boiled, pour it into a piping bottle and fill your desired mold. The one I use is from Mold Brothers. Find the link in the description of this video. Now level the top and then let it set in your freezer to completely solid. Then we can start on the tarragon vinaigrette. Mix 50 grams of sushi vinegar with 50 grams of white wine vinegar, 5 grams of mustard, the leaves from 2 sprigs of tarragon, 10 drops of Tabasco and 3 grams of salt. Now while mixing, slowly add 100 grams of olive oil and 100 grams of sunflower oil. Let this marinate overnight in your fridge. The next day you can pass the vinaigrette through a fine sieve and then keep it in your fridge for later. Be sure to mix or shake the bottle before using it. Now for the wild garlic oil and mayonnaise. Transfer 10 grams of chives into a blender and also add 20 grams of wild garlic leaves and 150 grams of a neutral oil. I use sunflower oil. Then blend it till the temperature of the oil is 65 degrees Celsius. It will heat up from the friction. After that, pass the oil through a fine sieve that's lined with a kitchen paper to clarify it. Let it drain in your fridge to prevent the oil from turning brown. Now for the mayonnaise. Mix 75 grams of cashew nuts with 50 grams of canned chickpeas, 20 grams of lime juice, 10 grams of mustard, 50 grams of ice, 5 grams of salt and 10 grams of sushi vinegar. Now blend this till smooth. Then add 80 grams of sunflower oil and 100 grams of the wild garlic oil. Blend this till smooth and emulsified. Now transfer it into a piping bottle and let it set in your fridge for at least 2 hours. Then the sourdough bread croutons. Slice a piece of sourdough bread into thin slices and place them on your cutting board. Using a slicing machine will make this so much easier, but otherwise use a very sharp knife. Now cut the slices with a small round cutter and lay them on a silicone sheet. Then drizzle some olive oil on the rounds and season the bread with some black pepper and salt. After that, cover it with another silicone sheet and bake the croutons at 160 degrees Celsius for around 30 minutes till golden brown. Now for the sauce. Cut an onion in half and clean it. Now slice it in thin slices. Then add a drizzle of oil in a hot pan and soften the onions with 3 grams of salt without coloring. Once softened, add 300 grams of vegetable broth, 100 grams of cashew nuts and 2 sprigs of thyme. Bring it to a boil, then turn off the heat and let it set for 1 hour. Then remove the thyme and blend it till smooth. Now cut a lime in half and add 20 grams of the juice to the sauce. Blend it once more. Then pass the sauce through a fine sieve and use a ladle to make it a bit easier. Now keep it in your fridge for later. As a final prep, we need to make the garnish. First slice a kohlrabi in thin slices and cut it with a small round cutter. Then lay them out on a tray. Now cut a cucumber in 3 and cut away the seeds. Then cut it in thin slices and lay it on the tray as well. Also add wild garlic flowers and marigold leaves. Now take some small white carrots and cut them in 4. Then take a white strawberry and clean it. Now cut it in thin slices and place those on the tray as well. Add samphire tops and also add white radish, spring onion, enoki mushroom, sea fennel leaves and white cornflower. I know it's a lot of garnishes, but the end result will be so worth it. Keep the tray covered in your fridge for later. Then we can start to finish the dish. First let the flan defrost on a plate. Then shake the vinaigrette and season the vegetables with a good drizzle. Now place some kohlrabi in the flan and also add the cucumber, the white strawberry, the sourdough bread croutons, the spring onion, the radish and the white carrot. Then pipe some of the mayonnaise in between. Now add the samphire, the enoki mushrooms, the sea fennel, the marigold leaves, the white cornflower and the wild garlic flowers. Then slightly heat up the sauce and add a couple tablespoons of the wild garlic oil. Give it a gentle mix before serving the dish with some of the delicious sauce. Like I said, the garnish is a lot of work, but it's so worth it.
Okay guys, that's it for today. I am incredibly happy with the result. The dish looks incredible. It looks amazing. You have the beautiful, vibrant colors with the virgin wine. Let's call it that. It's spring on the plate. It's beautiful. Right now outside it's raining. It's Dutch weather. It's perfect. But inside it's spring because this plate, wow, spot on. The flavors, it's quite a strong appetizer because you have the wild garlic, you have the buttermilk sauce, and then all the beautiful herbs, a little bit of wild garlic in the cream as well. But I think it all combines so well with the creaminess, with the freshness, the beautiful marinated vegetables. I think spot on. So let's just dig in. Yeah, the flan, it's falling apart. That's beautiful. And I mean, the fact that this is a vegan dish, that doesn't blow my mind, but I just think it's nice because my wife, she's allergic to dairy. We eat still a lot of vegan at home, and the fact that she can actually eat this, that's amazing. So let's just say cheers. That's so good. The freshness, all the different textures. So the crispiness from the sourdough, the beautiful flan, that's really wonderful. You don't taste the agar at all because it has been in the freezer. It's starting to be a bit more fragile, but that's actually great because that really melts in your mouth. And then the beautiful sauce. I mean, that's incredible. So guys, like I said, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments on what you want to see next. Like and share the video, and please subscribe if you want to see more great videos, get more great recipes, and support my channel. And as always, bon appetit!